rescued. Good hold on the position from Evans. Little inside. Drop that shoulder to the line, and Andersson knew it. Andersson coming in strong with a big line open to him. Evans unable to get into the move of the late line, and Budinger just leaving it way too far away. And that ball's coming a long way from behind you. This time he does a good job of passing it forwards, keeping it in front. What a touch. Beautiful lift from the platform. But Budinger with an amazing high hand dig. USA get to go again. Budinger on 2. What a rundown. Sweden recycle the ball. Budinger with the opportunity now. But the drop shot is not going down, and it is a beautiful pickup by Andersson with the on-2 pokey from Holting Nilsson. That gives the point to Sweden. Phenomenal defense by both teams, but it's Sweden who have just laid out incredibly well. Andersson delivers perfectly for that little pokey drop from Holting Nilsson. Can USA make a run? Sweden just play the ball so high, and it's the better of the ball from the setter that allows Andersson to just hang on. A tight ball after a tricky pass, and gets the hands up and just hold.
Big swing down the seam from Andersson. What a pass. Sweden starting to push back on the defensive end. Dig for Andersson. It's a jump off between Holting Nilsson and Karaher. Another jump set from Holting Nilsson, and dunk straight down from Andersson. Goodness, is this a fun team to watch. Andersson, big cross body swing. Big step close out to the right, chasing that set a bit. He got aced right after. Can he compose himself? And there's Andersson with the pickup. Andersson now for the set. The cut, he gets it done. A big push at the end of the set from Sweden. Andersson all over the option from Nicolaides. Double angle. Andersson firing off the dome of Nicolaides. Huge swing from Elmer.
A little bit kind of slow off the mark. They've got to settle themselves down quickly. Oh, what a touch. Creative defense. Oh, and right back at you, says Timberger. Oh, he thought it was going over, and he couldn't quite get the knuckle on it.
Tap down.
Berger bent out of shape on the pass, comes in heavy. What a left-hand scoop from Elmer Andersson. But the pick is Berger's, and Andersson with the block. Beautiful timing from the Swedish defender. Bent out of shape in defense. He finds himself at the net, and he just holds on.
What a move, Elmer. And Coach Razzie in the box was laughing and smiling after that one, and that could just be what this team needs. Just find a little bit of lightness when your defender gets a block.
It's almost like serve me here. This time it's an easier pick for Hammarberg. But what a defense position from Andersson. And way to hold back and come in high and strong.
So aggressive, and Timo's got to go with 2, I think, there. You're not going to get Elmer with just 1, and maybe he lost sight of that ball as it continued to drift.
Sweden now up 10 to a, what a yo-yo of a second set we are having. The jump bump, but what a pickup. Incredible. Oh, and an on-2 standing hit while both Austrians were at the net. That is so savvy.
And Sweden has seen the jump bump before because their counterparts love to instill that one, but Elmer so patient. Look how low he is for this dig, and then
complete turnaround. That early timeout of 4-3 seemed almost premature, but now look at what they're doing. They just really settled it down from that moment on. An incredible late touch to the line with the left-hand scoop. And what a finish, a pokey high set. Hammarberg goes to the drop shot. Pressure applied, and what a smart angled poking. Incredible scenes here. The touches that these 4 players are doing right now. This is sublime.
Yeah, that rally alone is worth a standing ovation from this crowd. The dig on the run from Elmer. This is a really good shot from Timo. He creates a little bit of chaos. Again, another really good pokey here. Elmer on a tight ball.
Under pressure. It's a good touch, but it's an easy free ball for Sweden. And what a fast snap. Andersson just glides in and just nails the bottom corner. Holding Nielsen now with 5 blocks on the board already. IA can't release Dalbas. He comes in heavy, but what a body shot. Total containment into the net. Andersson just wants to nail it and does.
I don't know if there's a better feeling as a defender to absorb the heat like that and then come back with even more heat. Elmer Andersson get a little tattoo from Calvin, but he'll take the point.
France, time in. 2-7 down. The block work from Jakob again drives the defensive traffic to Andersson, but France with another opportunity, but Andersson is all over it. Open line, finds it, and Dalbas, frustrated at the net, just wants to rip it down. Sorum has to bounce up off the floor. He's working hard. What a touch from Andersson. Good stable platform, brings it just inside, but that's a great hold from Sorum. Oh, what a clip. But Andersson, hats off, comes in strong. Norway holding their ground, fighting as hard as they can, but it's Sweden, the on-2, and finally, they find the floor.
What a scramble there. For a moment, there was no Swedish players in the field, and all of a sudden, they came back. No hat Elmer Andersson.
Sweden trying to set up their defense against Sorum. He's been pretty difficult to pick, and now they've got him. And that is a beautiful, almost 270 turn from Jakob Holting Nielsen on the spike.
Nice sprint from Elmer, and not only the touch, but the lift. You could dig that ball low.
More on it, and he goes for it. Catches a huge chunk of net, and Sweden using that high pass, and that is so sweet from Elder Andersson.
I like that Elmer is challenging that line. He went there early, it wasn't quite the right swing because it was low into the tape, but establish that line.
Apologies, Anders, well played. Oh, there's a jump set, but Anders stays, and Christian was waiting. Good run down, lovely underhand hit timing. Yes, oh, the high hands, but wrong direction, and Elmer Andersson just inserting himself into this game.
Excellent power
he can bring to the game. So that's the exciting thing for the fans of you at home watching what's happening. What a touch from Andersson. Oh, lovely back set. And off of the high hands and up and over Sorum, and Elmer Andersson loving his containment and that transition.
It up.
Good defensive position from Andersson. And that is supremely clever. Lovely shape in the air. And again, it's waiting for the time of the Norwegian defense to show their hand.
Holting Nielsen a swing. I haven't seen this many misses from him in option.
Moll having to work hard, but the traffic's driven to Sorum. He got a touch on it, it had to go. He's working hard again, but what an angle from Andersson. Really great use of the wrist to try and take it away from the Norwegian defense and hitting that sand.